Us too.
Here we go then. Into the pistol. HAVU on the CT side. Double pony on the T side. And this is what I was talking about. CT pistol for HAVU. They have been sick on the USPs, dude. And again, towards long, they're tested and they're going to show you why.
Shots on those players coming out long. And now Djoko and Lucky, they've just sort of spread out. They're holding for any aggression. And ZOREE's actually going to give them what they want. But that's not what Lucky wanted as he gets a bullet to the head. ZOREE getting aggressive in upper B tunnels. He's about to spot out Djoko. Djoko needs to do something wild here if he wants to win this 1v5. And no.
Fully shrouded in the smokes now. sLowi waiting towards CT to try and protect his teammates. NBK's already slipped off and now has to make a big play. If he can take down the long players, he can give them breathing room to plant the bomb. Instead, he gets tagged by the scout. sLowi doing more damage with the support of xseveN, but the deagles are starting to swing. Sweet deagle music as everyone's going down. And xseveN, he'll be left frowning here. Not much HP to play with. 13 switches out to the scout, favoring that over the SMG. Scared about the peek from behind the box. It's a 1v2. Needs to hit the headshots. There we go. That's one. Djoko, the last on the site. Is he going to hit him with the kukli? Goes for the jump, but misses it. Could have been a sick play, but it's not enough. Now he's really in dismay. Flicking around, pitches the pistol, but he can't hit it as Djoko will take him down. He actually gets anything out of this. I thought that was going to be a kill on the cross as well.
They just keep making this mistake of not smoking the long cross, or sorry, the mid cross. Not going to matter though, as 2 kills come out at long. That's 1 for Djoko. He gets that trade immediately off of his teammate Lucky, who went down, and somehow ZOREE missing the easy shot. MBK immediately gets that pick onto sLowi.
Covered though towards middle. A lot of this just goes down to how he actually opts to play it, right? Because obviously, money-wise, MBK.
Up and now. Jemi did spot out that player in CT. Ooh, and that's actually called for the rotation from ZOREE. He wants to try to pick him up, but Djoko... Oh, man, both of them are going to go down. Oh, maybe. Oh.
Hey!
Big pro.
Lucky. Let's see if he'll be a big pro here.
Oh?
Straight through the door. Good night. So no cheeky plays there.
Armor, so... Not the end of the world. Oh, Jemi wants something here towards upper B, and Djoko wants something as well, but that's not what...
Pit waiting to make the play, but they are going to bombard out onshore. xseveN, first contact with the deagle. Tag, but no frag. Aerial trades it back from the ramp as he rips the head clean off of NBK. Easy for 2. That's a hat trick, but finally Lucky appears on the scene all the way from down in long. Double kill, but no time. You can't get the round, mate. It's gone.
What a nade.
Yeah, that was a chunky one, mate. It's like 2 nades in one. It's like when you get those big eggs. Ooh, there we go. Djoko cracking open the site like an egg, though. As they walk their way in, they can get that bomb down now. So it's a 4v5 in terms of the retake. But actually, it looks like they're already backing off on this one. Seems like the save call is made. Running the risk is not what they want to do. Bodyy, though. This isn't going to be risky for him. This will be oh so easily. But please, no. He's walking in. Big boy Butcher Pete. But he won't be chopping that meat. He'll use his able in some way. It just depends on when we say the tense of the game is.
Yeah.
It's like if we say, wow, that was a great round, double pony.
Game yesterday, they could just do exactly what Sprout did over and over again. It doesn't seem like HAVU has the ability to stop it, and the flash misses. And so React is putting this pressure towards mid.
Pressure on xseveN, trying to relieve some of it by putting holes into them. DK will deflate Djoko. He'll peek out towards upper tons and be able to tackle one. ZOREE, flash off the wall, buys a bit of time to back up towards the big box. He's scared about where these peaks are coming from, though. Again, realigns his focus towards window. They're already in the site, but now he's dead. His body's broken, and afroo's the last one left in a 1v3. No more to find. ZOREE will flick.
Decide if they want to fight for it, if they want to back off.
They do fight. Oh, they have to be crisp to hit the shot onto MBK, but that's exactly what they are. And now, with the numbers.
Hard for the defense to, you can't watch everything, but with ZOREE here actually, and he knows that they were towards lower, yeah, he can watch for that cross for when they go up short bottom there, which means that the post plants from Double Pony are not going to be in strong positions.
Lucky on Shoxy, 20 HP. So that deagle could take him down. Instead, he won't give him the chance. He'll slip off himself and play towards CT. xseveN, meanwhile, comes up on long and hits a nice shot onto afroo, taking his head and hair with him to the Nether Realm. But will this be Never Neverland for Lucky? Looks like it, as xseveN in the end hits him, jumping up, spots him through the smoke. And just like that, it's a retake from HAVU. Back on the site, we go 5-4. So D2 at least looking a little bit closer now. Now we've had a couple of rounds.
That is xseveN, and this is the fast B split.
Jemi, hello. Does he realise they're all in behind him? Will he be able to bait it out? Trying to play on the anti-flash angle, watching the door whilst his teammate will do all the damage instead. Finally has an opportunity. He'll flick back around. Oh, body towards middle. It seemed like maybe he'd be able to find his way through the doors and cause some carnage, but no, we're back on Lucky then in a 1v3, 30 seconds to work with. He's now in the Jemi angle. Let's see if he can channel his energy. Not at all. When the OG's there, the real McCoy still means they're going to be running into the scope of ZOREE. Molly dropped, close now in CT. afroo, hello, the P250 headshot, whilst he is full sprint in towards him, windmilling like an absolute nutter. But here comes the main lunatic. Jemi in the backline with one, flicks up. Body doing damage though, as the deagle apparently is overpowered for this boy. They've got sight control. They can play off the back of this, but they don't quite realise sLowi's angle. They finally spotted him. They know now. They're going to try and not expose themselves, but when they do, they'll do it confident. NBK as well with the backstab, but such an effective one. He actually gets ahead of them. Doesn't realise they're scared about pushing through the smokes. He's now fighting from CT. Djoko does not stop. Oh, barrel in the face. MBK taking the 1v1 towards CT. sLowi's there on like 7 HP. The spray will eventually connect and shut him down. And Aerial up on short, trying to work out what on earth has gone on with this round. They were expecting the A play to come out, and they get thwarted with a very late round B.
Yeah, HAVU had the read from the beginning, but they second-guessed themselves once Double Pony had gotten full short control, and they knew. Because Double Pony has had such success this game, going for those short executes, you could see HAVU was worried about it, and so that even though they had that 2-1-2 setup with the player in CT, they do second-guess themselves. They rotate him up over towards A, and I could see it, you know, obviously looking at the radar, we have a little bit of like in the first time this game, Double Pony did have multiple long spawns, and you can see they are going to be taking advantage of this as they go out fast, and they're sLowi immediately taken down by MBK. afroo's able to find one.
Now they want to make their play up long and go for the main assault. Talking of Salt, Body probably a little bit annoyed off the back of that one as xseveN hits the first. Here we go then, a close round here, 4v3, the CT's trapped by car, xseveN, he's burning, and he really is going to be burnt out of position as the AWP shot will land onto him. Another AWPer might get a chance to shine as well. afroo in the backline, he's going to try and stay alive in pit for the late round. Aerial's the one that has to take the fight on the site. ZOREE building that flank for Soak. Talking of a big play here, though. Look, on this pistol, close towards middle. afroo, he's got to dive in from behind, up on short. He gets locked into two fights at once. Has to bail out on it.
Like a Mustang, really. Now, the flash does come out, though, and he's full blind behind the stairs, and Lucky is able to find two! Somehow, from behind the stairs, gets on blind, peeks up, and is able to find two frags in there. He shows his back to xseveN, tries to scare him away, jumps up, spins around, makes it hard for the shot to hit, and Double Pony.
None of that. No jumping shots, please, today. As he does play on the angle, looking for the face. You would have thought you would have won out on that engagement, but the Famous clearly blessed into that encounter. Blind, afroo. He's able to gun the first one down. Jemi, he knows there's two men towards long, can only win out on one. Apparently NBK can play the whole way away with the MP9 and still pop off with a weapon as the SMG stunts the push on the A site and forces ZOREE to wide swing out and try and cleave through them. Can't get the double kill though. Not even one frag, Davey. It's all on Aerial and the MP9. Eagle. This just doesn't add up.
This doesn't make sense. That means every time if you bought 5 deagles, you'd have a 100% chance of winning. Okay. xseveN is able to get 2 up on the short. sLowi.
His name's sLowi, but he shouldn't be that slow.
It actually did look like right there that he actually didn't have his hand on his mouse.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
You could see even when he turned it. So I would just have to powder my whole body. I would just be full powdered.
I'll come over. I'll do it for you.
Oh, that would be so much better. Yeah.
Now we're getting close towards the crunch time. afroo just watching by the baskets, but is he going to be a basket case? Instead, it will be Lucky to try and get in their faces. He hits the first onto xseveN. They've slipped out onto the site now. afroo, goodbye, as he's put to bed, tucked in with a goodnight kiss from ZOREE, and the CTs are going to start to put their backs up, Davey.
Yeah, they are. And Aerial, he does need to try to get this long control. They know that MBK's here. Aerial needs to be able to hit this shot. Once he comes in the corner, he's expecting a flash. No flash comes, but he's quickly able to... I was a little worried for him there a sec. You know, he was playing anti-flash, and MBK was just walking up, but they were able to get the kill, and the short execute from HAVU working out. Double pony.
With sLowi trying to drop into CT to shut them down on the cross. 20 seconds now. Here we go. Lucky, he'll hit the first. Spam back from sLowi, but he can't connect. Gap in the smoke as well. Bodyy from the elevated peak. Spots the rear of his head, and he will take his time to take him down. Djoko on the site, only good for one with the AUG. Nothing crazy here. And finally, they've got on the site. Issue is, it's going to be a 3v2 on the retake. And the CTs, they've got a kit. One flash as well for MBK. He's actually coming in towards tunnels. He's going to be the lower tunnels man. So the flash has to go out through upper. ZOREE would be there. Completely exposed at this point with Aerial having to watch his back. Needs to cover the cross. Baited off though. On the timing. Tried to adjust. Wanted to take the fight with a different player. Tried to hit afroo. MBK is going to swing. And Double Pony will pick up the pieces to get a 14th.
Such a good heads-up play there from Bodyy. He jumps across.
Meanwhile, there is another AWP in play, and that is on the B site. Lucky firing off warning shots. If they could get out through mid to B, it could have been a nice convergence, but the AWP was just shutting them down entirely. Now Djoko on the elevated peak will fire down into the hitbox of sLowi and slay him. And it's pretty much as good as done. They're pushing their way up, but I don't think they're going to have a fun time here, especially when Bodyy the Bruiser comes out back and beats them.
Their util, and Double Pony's just completely taking advantage of that. And ZOREE another missed shot, and a second one as Bodyy swings out and takes him out, punished for his missed shots. Now jemi is pushing forward. He's stuck in front of this Molotov. He has to get the kill, and Bodyy somehow not able to find that one. afroo does trade it back, but still now xseveN. He's inside of B tunnels. He punishes that upper push from Djoko. He's no sLowi. Because now, this round is such a strange...
Walking up, playing by Shoxy. If he walks straight past him, scoped in contact, he'll have no idea. sLowi, good moves. Makes the adjustment. Took a second. Hit the shot. He couldn't quite get through it in time. It will spread. He has to run back through it. Luckily, stops himself with divine intervention there, wanting to throw the nade, or else he would have been slain towards middle by xseveN. It's just a matter of time before the push comes in, really. He's trying to back off to go for the AWP save, but xseveN will...
The util to hold off anything else, really.
Oof. They couldn't hold that off at all. Straight out long. sLowi with one. Slaughters his way through MBK. More fun to be had as well. As they're rotating fast out through middle. Lucky, he's leaving himself exposed, and jemi wants to prove that this is not a fast, that they want to stay in this game for a little bit longer. Backstabs onto him. Oh, the fight of the flankers though. Djoko, timing is everything, and he can come in now with the AUG. Hits the shot. He was tagged, but he's still...
Just right behind him. I agree with you. It looked like it was right on him. Either way, sLowi just not going to be able to take advantage of that timing. So close, but Bodyy re-aggressing towards short. They have actually pretty much everything covered here. The only thing they have to worry about is this potential mid to B. But Djoko here on this... Oh, this off angle, they're not going to expect this.
There's no way, dude. Djoko behind the barrel. He's going to have a barrel of fun with this one. Oh, shoots directly between the both of them. Heads and shoulders missed. Instead... loses out the sight control. Now the T's can leak their way in, wipe the sweat off their brow with their gamer towel, and go on to potentially grab themselves a 9th round into a 10th. As afroo through the window wants to end it here. Jumps through the fire, strikes hard whilst the iron's hot to take down xseveN. Switches to the USP. The call's been made. The aerial could be tagged at this point. He is quite low, 22 HP. The AWP fake flash over the wall, sprints in. Aerial grabbed that one for...
Either side, much more difficult for HAVU this round.
Oh, MBK with the spam. Wow, actually looked like he was going to lose out on that. In behind the box, he's only on 34 HP, so it's got to be perfect here from him. Needs to secure a kill. Over the top of the rice bags, though. Look at him swinging. sLowi just siphoning him open. Cutting this site completely down and letting him get the plant off as well. 40s, massively outnumbering what we've got from Double Pony here, and Double Pony probably trying to debate what they want to do on this one. sLowi's actually been tagged up massively there. Bodyy brought him down to 1 HP.
Yeah, and that very, very slow game, right? He hasn't been able to really get into it. We haven't seen much impact from him, but right here at the end, securing the 13th round for HAVU, and that's absolutely massive from him.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, yeah, you are right. You are right. Probably the only animal, in fact, that wears shoes, I guess.
One, yeah. Besides maybe like some sled dog teams, they wear like slippers and stuff to help their feet, but...
That's sick.
Yeah, no, just horses.
Yeah, just the horses. But, Lucky. With his lucky horseshoe in the back.
Devin's able to find this one on MBK. Just not able to connect those bullets. MBK spots him out first. So xseveN's going to rotate around towards.
It's the battle of the AWPers, really. If he can actually get the kill onto ZOREE, it opens up the site. If not, it will leave them in a rough position. Shots coming out. T's keeping it close. 2v2 on the ramp. MBK gets blown away. Goodbye to afroo as well. As xseveN be a raw 3-on-3. It's like a gang fight on short. They're going to molly out. They'll try and go for the play. There's the deep swing from bodyy. Only gets one before we see the pick back from sLowi. Lots of down.
On CT, generally not what you want, but in that situation, it's better than nothing. And now MBK needs to find something that's better than nothing, but no. xseveN able to find that frag, and Jemi coming up long. HAVU trying to force overtime.
The nades. Oh. Out on the site, look how low everyone is. If you could have held on to that for a little bit longer, a more prime time advantage could have been taken with it. Instead, we're down to a really rough 2v2 that I thought was going to end with Djoko having his lights turned off, but no, he hits the uppercut on xseveN, turns this one into a boxing match then. Lucky, setting up with a molly as well. Timing not going to be in his favour. A D gets swung upon, but the molly does a good job of causing the peak to come.
One thing to point out is, again, now double pony. Do have these double ops again, so and finally okay, they're like, well, because everyone's just gonna buy auto snipers and it's gonna be so stupid. Like, nobody buys auto snipers, man. Like, they're just not that good. The only time
is from HAVU. sLowi causes a bit of a commotion towards B. They walk out on mid. Good work there. Djoko wasn't quite ready as he arrives. He's hitting the noggin straight away, and aerial will shut him down. So 2 CTs remaining, trapped on an island. One at A, one at B. NBK starts to slay though. The natural born killer will be killed, unfortunately for double pony. And now a 1v4 retake from bodyy. Ugh, big question marks. Ridiculously tall order ahead of him.
it's worth it if he can find an op. If he can just find an op and have a save. I know it seems silly because of the fact, 16k, there's no point, but honestly, just saving the op, it's still important at the end of the game. It could make a difference, because if you're oppers, if you're trying to run double,
but not actually making any marginal movement into this round. Movement towards long, though, as bodyy walks out into the crosshair of Jemi. That's the call now, surely. They should have this read. After getting a pick towards the A site, Jemi, he can push up. They can bombard out short and try and overwhelm on the site. NBK hits one on aerial. The battle of the AWPers as they find 3 frags in rapid succession, and it's all on one man, afroo. He has to do the dirty work. Flashbang goes out, 14 seconds. They're trapped in CT. Bomb is running to B. He will have to not stop. This is a sprint and a marathon all in one. afroo, he's at the back line here, peeking over the top of the smoke, but can't quite spot them out. ZOREE, he gets into middle. They have a huge like this goes the way of HAVU as he's just so low, 9 HP. Doesn't know where they are. The peek from behind the car, and he gets bonneted out of the round.
For that full buy, no flashes for him. The spams this time not working out. But that boost does, as afroo's able to get the pick onto ZOREE, and finally we see double pony actually opening up a round.
Okay then, double pony. First time they've had an opening pick in quite some time. NBK, he was good for frags on short. Back in regulation, this time in OT, it's a different beast. Never much love when you go OT, and that's what HAVU's doing to him, as he'll take the mount down. 4 on 4. Lucky at car, scopes in with the AWP, waiting for the peak to come out, tries to flick onto one, does.
Or just get free picks like that. And now, like you said, HAVU is actually trying to rotate over towards B, and there's nobody there. HAVU can't know this, but there's not a single person inside of that B site, as xseveN, with just 11 HP, is able to find 1 kill, and that's B site completely open for HAVU, so the bomb's going to get planted. xseveN, if he can just find 1 more, he's going to give his teammates such a good chance here in the 1v2 post plant, but he can't, so now it's all on aerial, 1 versus 3.
Aerial, way better day today than what we saw from him yesterday on the server. He was struggling right here, right now. He's 23 to 21, but he could rack up another 3 frags and put himself on 26. No, he can't. Falling from the sky there as he peeks into the crosshair of Lucky. Double pony sprint out on the site, and they do get the defuse. A much needed round. They spam. Don't get much for it. sLowi, though, peeks out on mid, and of all
making sure that none of that is allowed to happen. Now, yeah, MBK, if he just pops his head up at the wrong time, could potentially catch the bullet from ZOREE, but they line up! NVK pops up, Aerial not able to get the kill, ZOREE running in front of his teammate, blocking the shot. So now, that is the A site taken. xseveN does trade 1 back towards long, but will it be enough? He needs to try to find this kill. One of these players crossing, he's looking for it, he changes targets, not able to connect on either. afroo down to just 5, but now Jemi here in CT spawn needs to try to make a miracle happen in this 1 versus 3.
He's got the org, but I don't know if he'll be able to achieve much with his scoped weapon. Swings out on again here if he'll start to stagnate.
Yeah, we will see. And the flash is going to come out, and he jumps up, and that's a good heads-up play from MBK. He sees the flash coming, quickly dodges, peeks back out, and catches sLowi, going for that jump up into the tunnels. Now, MBK taking a little bit of nade damage, but still out ahead as xseveN gets... Oh, and then out of...
Just wanted to catch them on the cross. Lucky. He's looking for it. The flash will go out. Has to turn. Can't readjust. Actually does. Gets it back off for one. Hits the shot onto MBK. ZOREE on the site, though, will start to slay. Hits Djoko back with the AWP. He's ready for the cross as the smoke goes down. There was a gap. So jemi at least has info. He knows they're on ramp now. This is where ZOREE is going to be in a rough spot. I thought they might have mollied towards Gandalf as they knew he was still close towards the site. Instead, he's able to peek out, spams twice through the box, kills the planter, and it goes down to Lucky, now left with nothing to do. You can't get on the site, you can't plant, HAVU get the round.
Points earlier on in regulation. Now HAVU finally gets their chance at one, and afroo going for that aggressive pick, but working their way towards B. And HAVU has 3 players here because they have xseveN towards Goose. He's got control of short, but that pick on ZOREE is huge, and Double Pony's moving fast.
sLowi swings out through the window. Oh, cleaning up the round as he hits onto 2 of them. So we're really in a tight spot here. 2v2, Lucky and Djoko. On the site as the bomb will be planted. Molly going to be cast out towards the window. Lucky playing from behind the box, expecting the fight from Aerial, who's already advanced so far forward. He's at the top of tons, peeking on the lip. His teammate will work with him. He can try and peek out. The angle is covered by Djoko. They peek from behind the box as well. Lucky with one. xseveN. Everything to do now to end the game. Nice pre-fire, but no connection. Djoko on the door will hit him.
Is to actually go aggressive towards short. Look at Aerial. He's pushed all the way up. I'm not sure if MBK hasn't heard this, hasn't seen it. Oh, but he flicks up. He's able to get xseveN here.
Need to land a swift right hook out of long, and sLowi's there. He spots them, baited in to try and peek onto the long player, but he just gets the shot for free. Able to extinguish him out if they want to. Instead, they say scoped. Bodyy eventually does make the call, and that should take him down. He'll be burnt to a crisp, sent off to the Burns ward. Does hit the jumping shot, though, and it tags them up a little bit, slowing them down massively as push comes to shove. Aerial comes out the frag. He'll hit one onto Djoko. Backstab from jemi. The man's going off as he rips his way through Lucky with the org. Ready for another one, and it can be done. Clean up with the org. And clean up for HAVU, 19-18.
Yeah, ZOREE again, like you were saying, just missing those crucial shots. sLowi's able to stay alive at the car for so long, burn out most of Double Pony's offensive utility.
Skill's been out, 29 frags to his name. He's had some sick flicks with the AK. So let's see if the Kalashnikov killer can do some damage here. Instead, it's bodyy. He's the one coming out with Rasputin's revenge, rips his way through him towards middle. And look at this. It's a means to an end. Now they can push out on the A site, sell the distraction piece, which has caused the rotate at middle. jemi, he's sprinting off, finally realised what's occurring. He's got to get back towards the scene of the crime. Shuts down Djoko on the peak, licking his lips, thinking maybe we can still get ourselves a 20th. Molly dropped onto his head. Panic across the board from the T's and the CTs. Aerial at top mid, catches him on the rotate, but he's not clean enough to take him down. xseveN now dives through the smoke. 1v3. Fancies his chances with a deagle, but he is dead.
Easy, never what you want. Body's able to find those, and now he's got this second op, and he's again going aggressive towards middle. afroo actually gets the pick on sLowi behind the Molotov, and that's B site lost.
Oh, that's their AWP lost as well on the cross. He will be fuming with that one as bodyy from AK to AWP playing gun game, showing that he's proficient with all of the firepower. Clean kill there. HAVU. It's a 3v5.
Yeah, sLowi just can't be dying there in B. When he's by himself like that, you can't be taking that face towards upper B. You're by yourself. You have no help. You have no mid rotator. You need to be burning your utility early and making sure you don't die. That is like your only job as the solo B player there. Instead, he goes for the aggressive face, trying to...
This could be risky business as well. It's a late round execute on the A site. Here is the call though. xseveN with the fast peek out. MBK holding mouse one and ripping him down. 2 clean frags coming out. Bodyy on the back line. Needs to put up a big barricade here, but his backpack's exposed and sLowi spotted him. Side swipes him. We flick over to Lucky, but he can't flick fast enough. Misses that shot. Gives up the goose. Could have been 21 for Double Pony, but now it's looking game to be a 20th for HAVU.
Yeah, that mid to B lurk coming out so strong. He walked out mid to B. He walked through his own CT smoke and gets that flank onto body on ramp. ZOREE with the pick, shutting down this potential retake. That's the second. And
not DT.
No, just not Dust 2. Not terrible, awful things. Ooh, big flash.
Yeah, that was the opposite of awful. 50 seconds. Push comes to shove. Flash through the smoke as they sprint their way in. Lucky behind the big box, but I think he's going to get boxed in the face if they get close enough. Issue is he's keeping them at arm's length. The barge pole AWPer. He'll shut them all down. It's just on one. ZOREE. Dust 2. ZOREE's being flanked as well. Expects it. Reload timing, not ideal. MBK, he's finished him. Airstrike straight onto him. Look how low they are. MBK, he could rinse through all of them as they push out. That's one. Aerial's gone. Body, he starts to break them open as he's shutting them all down from short. It looks clean so far, and it should be the end of the game for Double Pony unless something goes ridiculously wrong, which it won't. Body plays it perfectly.
Look, windows being broken, glass everywhere. Straight in your feet.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, it wasn't even afroo, it was Djoko. I thought afroo hit both those shots. I was like, oh my god. But no, it was Djoko behind him, hitting the 2 1-taps on the player, trying to go fast towards the brown halls. We see the back 6 smoke coming out. It will land towards Ivy, but MBK able to find one through the smoke. Oh, it gets Gush through the smoke as well, but Djoko with this third on the round, and now Jemi apparently, no knife.
Bladeless. Hello. Oh, I was thinking maybe the one for early on going for the wall bang, but no cheeky shenanigans to open up this round. Instead, it'll be xseveN who dissects them. The scalpel in the back line. Djoko's gone. That's a big frag to find. More to be achieved as well. It's lucky. He's going to be left lifeless. afroo, the same could be said about him as everyone is dying. The only one that tries to fight back against the oncoming Twistzz is MBK. He hits one headshot with the M4. Not content with just a single meal. He doubles down onto Jemi. 2v3 now, and the Twistzz, they are a little bit low. Body in the back line. Can he bust it open? Hits one onto ZOREE. Pre-fire out towards Pop Dog, but it's all on Nathan. The Goose, though, he's revealed himself. MBK tapping the bomb once again. He can get this. The full commit could pull it out, but no, the reload comes out in the nick of time.
On the side of HAVU, 1 Galil, 1 Mac-10, and 2 players with barely any utility. So Body getting aggressive here, wants to try to shut this down immediately. There's the swing from Jemi. Great setup. afroo goes back for more, and that's 3. That is that entire B control denied by Double Pony. The aggressive B play works out for them, and here's another one up the ladder, but ZOREE's aware of it. Djoko goes
advanced too far, plays for his teammate, takes the smarter, slower play, gets the contact as ZOREE goes down. xseveN spots him. 15 seconds. You got to frag fast. He can't leave himself out long for too long. Switches to the smoke. Those he sees them coming out towards the B site. Pre-fire spam goes out towards the smoke. A few bullets here and there, slowing them down, but that's the first frag finally coming in. Response with a P250 and deagle, though, as the pistol prowess from the Winland side is starting to come back out again. Djoko's in the back line, though, and he knows what's up, but he can't stay alive. Goes down as the deagle will rip his face clean off. afroo on a stealthy mission, sliding further forward with that scoped weapon. If he can get in, maybe he can make this play work. There's the gut shot onto Jemi. There's the follow-up as well. A rapid hit onto sLowi, but time is ticking down, and Body, he's got to move fast. Time's going to be gone by the time he gets there. He flicks onto 1, xseveN will fall when the AWP will clean him up. ZOREE gifted his signature weapon.
Just like, this is, who thought this was okay? How is this possible? Or the deagle buff when they made it do like 80 damage body shots.
And it was accurate when jumping.
Yeah.
That was big. That was big.
Valve always has a lot of fun.
They do indeed. But Valve time aside, we are into the round. The push has come out towards the A site. Bomb's gone down as well. Already players are dropping off for Double Pony, but now they're starting to hit their shots. Aerial. 1 versus 4. No more to find as he has been ruined by afroo on a tear right now. That's a hat trick in the round, and it's 11-5 for him over the course of the half. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, even though HAVU are favorites.
Right then. Ooh.
It's just face muscles.
Body, his face muscles have been taken back, mate. His jaw's gone. But afroo, he was there to take a bite out of him like Jaws. Djoko coming in, though, as he'll be able to respond back on ZOREE. And it is a 4-on-3. Quick flick with the AUG.
Get the trades. They have to just get the kills. And this position from Djoko won't be expected. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Aerial just clears it out anyway. I guess if the reaction's there, it really isn't going to affect you too much. He's fast on the cross here, but he's only got 20 seconds. So over the elevated angle. Now you got to keep your rifle ready and win out on your ones. afroo had no idea, MBK. It got a bit close. If he would have killed
late, xseveN trying to lurk up Ivy. He was doing that a lot yesterday in the game against Sprout as well. And there it is. Lucky, not able to get up on the train in time, not able to find that shot. And ZOREE, the opper for HAVU, is able to open up this round for him.
Spam coming in, sLowi. Hits it in the end, so MBK's gone. That's the Ivy player tended to, so they can now do a little bit more gardening onto the A site, but look who's arrived. Djoko spams down, spots out a Phi as well, and he really wants to rip it off. In the backline, however, his team is finning as they get assaulted by HAVU. And bodyy, not wanting to go through what his brothers have just gone through, he backs off. Instead, heads towards backtracks, probably just going to have to save this one. Armor M4, flash and kit. Not worth risking it.
To build up such a good bank. And so now double pony. Really on the back foot. HAVU.
Alright. At least into the D2 game, add a little bit of love. Don't know if it'll be as successful here up against the AKs. The MP9 not getting any time to shine either.
In the game, he ended up finding absolutely no impact towards the end. This is the fast B play here. And body's up in a good position, but he's just standing up. He doesn't know how he's supposed to be playing up there. Just crouch right on the corner, and the players coming down the lower ramp can't see you. But bodyy stands up, shows his head. That's a kill able to be found by xseveN. afroo's going to upgrade from that despicable weapon to an AK, and now they are just going to have to try to save again as double pony getting ran over here by HAVU.
There is a horse hunter looking for them, and his name is sLowi. Takes the first, he'll mount NBK's head above his mantelpiece, and he'll look to see if he can get a second to complete the set as afroo. He lurks, realizing now this is going to be a hard-fought save. An awkward fight to get through. Hits one, dives out. Elise is able to cross. Is he going to go back for seconds? Instead, drops the smoke and tries to play around it. But they're just going to pop him instead and make him broke.
To have endless money. Like, this Mac 10 is by choice. This isn't because he needed to.
Because he wants to. Unfortunately for him, he won't be much of a gangster like Eazy-E in this one. As he's gone, Djoko's going to blow him away. He can recover the gangster weapon as well. And post up just by hell. Taken out in the end, though. No chance to use. A license to kill and hopefully a license to thrill us into the round. Trigger discipline through the roof. Takes his time. Snipes onto the first. Grabs the AK. They don't know where he is just yet. They have to clear towards him. Jemi will find it, but NBK now starting to apply pressure with not one, but two into the hat trick. Nathan, you know.
It's B through CT spawn.
He wants to prove that he's here to stay towards Ivy as he blows away xseveN. Nice little tap to the head. Leaves him dead. Baiting on the corner as well. ZOREE's there, but he actually hits his shot. Wins out on that one. Meanwhile, Djoko's been burnt towards Pop Dog. Good crosshair placement as well for the face from Aerial. Timing was ridiculously close on that one. Aerial, he goes bold and brash, pushes up towards the site and leaves them bankrupt now. But from the elevated angle, it's bodyy doing all the work. ZOREE nutmegs him with the AWP and gets punished because of it.
His main win condition's gone.
Does need to get himself online, but already they're being switched off as the push comes out towards the A site. Lucky, he's certainly on one. afroo assisting him as well. They're all getting served gunishment here from the T side. xseveN is the only one that's alive, and not for long, as Lucky will pop it.
One of them, and now they need to try to do that again here if they want to build up a good start here on their T side, but that's not a good start, as ZOREE and Aerial both are getting one apiece, and there's another one for ZOREE and a third tag as well. He's coming online with these scouts. sLowi and ZOREE with the scouts, tags down onto Lucky. bodyy now with the HP, able to find one, but that's HP gone, and this is scout heaven.
It could be bodyy and Lucky being sent to heaven. If they're unlucky in this one, it's going to be sat over towards Deep Connector as well, listening out for the audio cues based off his teammate. Elevated angle working for bodyy, but he's spotted. He drops, and it all goes over to Lucky. He's had a single kill. Can he get himself a hat trick? Walks up towards the bomb. They're giving him leeway. We've seen the Ivy push from sLowi. He's going for the big flank, so the bomb will at least be planted.
Yeah, any bomb plant at this point is important, and now sLowi's got such a good reposition. There's no way Lucky... Oh, he does! He's actually spun around. So Lucky's aware of this possibility. I'm not sure if he heard something, but regardless, he's able to find the kill. And now Jemi, with full HP, UMP armor, no kit. He's pushing forward. Lucky trying to find the timing, and he connects it! that's the headshot for Lucky. Make sure that they could get that extra util, and body's going to be finding first contact here towards team mid. And if he's able to get this kill, so he isn't actually, Aerial's able to find that one, and that completely changes the dynamic of this round. If he was able to get that kill, that would have pulled that second rotator over from B.
He's grouped up, setting their focus on working out together. xseveN's there. Timing's perfect, but he doesn't hit the shot. afroo cuts him back. Djoko covering his teammate amazingly as well on the face. Aerial, nothing for his troubles. And it is really all on ZOREE towards the site. At least now, Jemi's there covering towards A2. They could cut off the rotation, and time is close. If they find these frags, they could still end the round here and pick it up for HAVU. He's just got to be patient about how he plays it. Quick peek onto stop sign. Nearly the follow-up kill coming out, but
able to finally finish off ZOREE. And now we do see the double ops come out from HAVU. And afroo, he doesn't know the player's already crossed. He's not aware of the possibility. And Aerial running towards ladder, able to pick up a freebie onto afroo. Takes a bit of nade damage for his trouble. But like you said, in the end, the kill is all that matters. And there's another one for sLowi as well. And where was that? That was towards team middle. So that's 2 players being taken down. sLowi's able to get that one onto body. And so that's going to call for just the fast B-pop here from Double Pony. This operant connector is going to be so important.
God damn, ZOREE through the smoke. On to Lucky. It's just Djoko. He's been a big individual player for Double Pony the whole damn tournament, but in a situation like this, is it doable? They're giving him a chance, Davey. There was so many opportunities there for the free frags to be found. Instead, he gets the money for the bomb plant. No, he doesn't.
For HAVU, where they're going to have to decide. They're going to have some players who can buy, some who can't. That will be so important as the nade comes out, but Aerial's able to wait, maybe he didn't.
I don't think he did. I think Nathan spotted him as he crossed. So MBK actually has the info here, and they don't know. So he gets into the back line. That's the opener. On to ZOREE. Your AWP is gone. At least they're still getting picks elsewhere on the map. They are paranoid as well. They know Jemi's around, but they don't know exactly where he is. A bit suspicious of Oil, but he's actually further up towards the coil, playing by the boost. The rest of the T's have now arrived, so bomb will start to be planted for afroo. MBK trying his luck again. Flashed in! The timing on that, dude, that would have been a sick pick. Leaving them with an advantage and an equal 3v3 instead. It's a 4v2 for the retake now. Lucky, he's looking a little bit crispy, and I don't mean because he's hitting 6 shots. He's burned into a crisp. sLowi with the flank. He'll hit that one onto afroo, and it's all gone. HAVU, a nice round. They get it by the skin of their teeth. Jemi and Aerial both low, but they do still get the round. So we go 13-10 on train.
Yeah, that was a round that very much anybody else still didn't matter. They were so close to being able to win that one. And bodyy, he's straight out onto this one. And can he find the kill? He can. That's Aerial down, and E-box control gained by the T's.
sLowi close in the smoke. Depending on how the ops to play this one, it could be a huge set piece for him. The 2K is ginormous. It quells this fight from Double Pony and leaves the horses confused where their jockeys have gone, trying to trample around. MBK, hello, kills ZOREE in the end. Now HAVU, with just 2 men left standing. This is looking like Double Pony could actually get their grasp onto the 14th. afroo here in the audio cues knows he can take a simple headshot back up towards Jemi. So he's gone. xseveN with an uncharacteristic miss as he peeks towards Pop Dog, Davey. And this is a 3v1. They've got sight control.
He completely whiffs on the back of Aerial like 20 bullets, and Aerial just spins around and 2-shots him. And then that round right there, he's fast out mid, uses that spawn, and gets the opening pick.
The real play looks to be going towards the B site though, and Jemi, he was just jiggle peeking it with the blade, so he spots it out and dashes the molly. Me watching that ramp, out the smoke going out, flash will land. That'll be the call for the rotate. ZOREE with a pick, the nade could be huge as well, as they cross, you'd thought it would have tanked him, but they push straight through White Train. Jemi still finding picks somehow though, as he's just dancing with the devil on the site, and there is nothing that they can do until afroo. He wakes up, hits the first, slays back. Lucky in the close position as well. Timing as the smoke is out. xseveN can't do now. Lucky gonna double down, and this is looking horrendous. ZOREE, no clutch for you. Into him. Likelihood of him coming out successful, and this is going to be very slim. Timing. He gets out as he peeks back in. It still doesn't work out well for him. He'll fall to Lucky. Now they sprint out towards the site, licking their lips, thinking this is it. We can go to Flashpoint, and Flash in the pan is all that will be coming out for HAVU, as they are dying all over the gaff. Last one alive, ZOREE. It's on him. It'd have to be a 1v5 with a scout. Yes, they're tagged, but even then, it's going to be a ridiculous miracle for him to do it. Starts it off well. Djoko's gone, peeking back out on the Woods red train as well. Time slowly ticking away in the background. It's in the back of his head, and he knows he's got to push out. He'll go down.